All right, Lindsay. So today, before we get started with any physical therapy, I wanted to speak to you about kind of the nature of what pain is. I feel this will be really beneficial to you. It's going to help you one understand why the pain is happening, what's going on there, and I think it's going to help you get a little better. All right. So I'm going to use some pictures. All right. The first one is here. That doesn't look very fun, does it? All right. So if you stepped on a nail, you'd want to know about it, right? Yeah. Why would you want to know about it? Yeah, right. You want to take care of it. You want to get it out. Um, so what happens in our body, the way our body tells us about things like this, are from nerves. And everyone's heard about nerves. Um, but what nerves do is when something like that happens, let's say you step on a nail, it'll take that sensation or danger sense saying that there's tissue damage, right? And it'll bring it to the spinal cord and then from the spinal cord to the brain. And the brain will go, oh no, this is dangerous, and will produce the sensation of pain so that we can fix the problem, right? So that we know, one, there's a nail in our foot, two, it hurts, we should get it taken care of, right? So all pain is, it's a defense mechanism to help protect ourselves when there's a problem, when there's a potential problem, a potential issue, right? So um, in this case, so I wanted to show you another little picture here. So this shows kind of nerve activity before and after experiencing pain. So when we first experience pain, usually it is a tissue damage problem, right? So it comes up, oh, and the brain goes, oh my goodness, pain, and tells us that there's pain. Let's say we take care of the problem. We get the nail out, we get it bandaged up, cleaned up, whatever. Um, and then after a few weeks, even to a few months, the tissue is completely healed. In some cases, however, and this is really interesting, what we found in studies is that the nerve sensitivity doesn't come back to normal like this. It stays up here. It's kind of interesting, huh? And so what that means is when you, it means that even just some lighter touches, lighter things, not nails specifically, but like even little things can cause the brain, that tissue to send a message up to the brain going, oh my goodness, I'm feeling something again, right? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And this is called sensitization. It means that the nerves just get really, really, well, sensitive. It's a good way to put it. And so for your case, we wanted to talk about your MRI results, right? So being 25 years old and everything, having a mild degenerative disc disease, that's what's interesting. I bet if we took 10 people your age and took all MRIs of the neck, we'd find that probably 8 out of 10 of them had something kind of similar to it. Yeah, something similar to it. And so what's probably happening is the nerves have become just really sensitive again. Does that make sense? The nerves have become really sensitive. And it's important to know that the pain you're experiencing is very real. It's a very real thing. We're not saying that it's all in your head or whatever. It's a very real thing that you're feeling, but it may not be due to tissue damage. It may be due to the fact that the nerves are just a little more sensitive. Okay. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So is there anything we can do about that? Yes, there are quite a few things that we can do about that. I think we can help you with that. Um, one last thing I wanted to talk about this pain sensitization thing is that sometimes different stressors in our lives, like let's say that you're having, like we talked about earlier, like a little bit more of a difficult home life, or you're stressed about financials, stuff like that, can make that even worse. Yeah. Um, so do you feel like have you sought any help for any stresses that you've been having? Do you feel that you have everything under control there?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. Would you want to look into that a little bit?
I think so, if it's gonna help the pain go away.
Well, we can definitely help you look into that, and we can help with your pain.